It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys. Do that in this one. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. So Tennessee's up. Will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing.
Still hurt.
offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Roy. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the
Nice,
right.
that's good.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense is on him. They're main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. Will be run out of bounds. He's got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Bumping.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And now on second down for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's turning it on. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
They pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneaked the running back sweep right into the line.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play.
I didn't see this.
They dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From the shotgun to hand off to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Okay, ready? Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Russell out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On the ground, it's ball. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
On third and short, the power run here. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football.
Okay.
In a bad spot, but the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to throw, it's Rourke. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. 1 period in the book, so let's take a look at the stats.
put a good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely over.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if that is athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Fauls will call on their punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. Special teams going to be special. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn on the gas. Great job, great return.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
First
And he's
down of the
brought
game.
down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he's some of it there.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the foot.
He'll off one deep down the left side.
Yep.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay.
Man, what a career with that carry. He's now over 4,000 yards.
And he's made this coaching staff look really smart even throughout his career. Hasn't he? Defenses week in, week out, they load the box and try to stop this guy. They're never able to get it done. 4,000 is a ton.
That's crazy. I like what you said, week in, week out. You know what else you got to have? You got to have some durability. And he's been tough in the lineup almost every single week. You hand the football, you get the production. That's how you get the 4,000 yards rushing.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
An aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Makes the grab. It's Golden.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the
Serious.
holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Off the arc, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the ground.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. A strike
That's it.
downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the left side. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Down 55 weak.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's rushed on the left side. He put it on the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get
Ooh.
Still on his feet, and remember,
Hell
he
was
can
that?
return it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man, it's Armour. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. They'll line up for a second down play.
325.
kick is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime and potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Just going to keep it at this now. Stop was made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
QBs that can run completely change your game. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read, and all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
On the ready.
Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone.
In blue. In blue.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Quick strike complete. He strikes his way to the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
2-9 Philly.
Looking downfield, it's Rourke. They've got the screen set up.
Oh, no.
Here he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Ready.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Armour. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Got it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Lasso. Lasso. Ready.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Long incompletions, okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Right down the boulevard.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half.
Thanks for returning kickoffs.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ford Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Floating away. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Spears.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The short hand. It's Spears.
Yeah.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Rolling right and going deep.
Ew.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
My arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but, man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but, man, that's probably one he wants back.
He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the fourth down.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The corners are walked up tight. Motion from the wide receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw. It's Roy. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down coming up.
Spider.
The give to the tailback. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked with just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Got the back over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Got it.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Dude.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
325.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the score. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Fauls. On first and 10. Back to pass, it's Rourke. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback adapted. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Cotton. What do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 17 to TCU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. He goes almost past it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Spears. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And guys, Ford Atlantic has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Get set, get set.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Unloads to the wideout. And score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
So here is the Tennessee offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Here comes the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Quick release on the RPO. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field. It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on, timing especially at the quarterback position.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter-punch and attack this defense?
Well, after that completion, it's decision time now. 4th down here close to the goal line. You're down a couple of scores in the 4th quarter. You can just kick an easy field goal, take the points, but then you've got to rely on your defense to get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win this game.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to throw, it's Roy. Right out trying to get it in. No, sir, they strung it out enough. He tried to pick his way through, but just not enough running room, and the defense with a stand. The Owls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, needs to be careful here.
Out of the way.
Oh, he had it for
Get
deep
out of his
balls
way.
there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
What a big play, backed up in their own end, and a big thing here is you're just trying to give yourself some space to work, and what a job up front of creating some big lanes and gaps for the ball carrier to get a huge chunk of yards.
To the air on first down. Got his man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ford Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Pulls it in. It's Ayers. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. He's taking care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock.
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They're going to run it. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Cummings. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. You can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought
Yeah,
down,
that's-
but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the
Oh.
other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
On the double.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Pound 55 weak.
The give out of the gun. Fights off a defender. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
Get set. Get set.
To the air, it's Rourke. Flips it out to the back. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Lining off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down.
Green 25.
Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll try to take it back. Finally flushed out. Finally not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, Dave, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to do right here to end the game.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the outside. Got room to work. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football. And that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us. And they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On the double.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Fielded in the end zone. It's coming. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he